Yesterday it was Nnamdi Kanu. Today, it is the main man that played the main role in bringing Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria from Kenya. His name is Abubakar Malami. He was the then Attorney General of the Federation when late President Buhari was president, when Nnamdi Kanu was renditioned back to Nigeria. Some people are celebrating his downfall today because the truth is, it's his downfall. He has spent the second night in EFCC custody. Yes, the second night. And he has a lot of charges against him, according to news. One says that he's been detained because of financing terrorism. Two says that he's been detained because of Abacha loot. Maybe one or two things happened during the loot. Some was not recovered or some was diverted. But we are still waiting to know what happened. But this is why we are here. He is the man. Without him, Nnamdi Kanu would not have been renditioned. He was the one that announced Nnamdi Kanu's rearrest and return or rendition from Kenya. Remember, he did not use the word rendition. He only used the word rearrest. He justified the government actions against Nnamdi Kanu. Remember when Nnamdi Kanu's home in Afaruku was invaded by the Nigerian army, which led to the death of many people, both young and old. 3. He oversaw the legal proceedings after the rendition. After the rendition of Nnamdi Kanu, Abubakar Malami oversaw the legal proceedings. He was in charge because he was the Attorney General of the Federation. The delay, the tricks, the games that was played, everything was in his hand because he has the right to say free him, just like the president. It is only him, only Attorney General and the president of a country that have the right. Like in Nigeria, I'm speaking in Nigeria, only the Attorney General of the Federation and the president that have the right to say this person should be freed. But instead, he played the games because Nnamdi Kanu is an Igbo man, because he doesn't like Nnamdi Kanu, because Nnamdi Kanu is outspoken, because Nnamdi Kanu stood ground for his people, because Nnamdi Kanu chased the Fulanis away from the eastern states, because Nnamdi Kanu formed a security outfit named ESN, that is the Eastern Security Network. Today, Abubakar Malami has spent the second night in the EFCC custody. And as I'm speaking with you, as I'm talking here, he might spend the third night. Remember, nothing lasts forever. Yesterday it was Nnamdi Kanu. Today is Abubakar Malami. Those people rejoicing because Nnamdi Kanu was sentenced. Where are you? You people should come and rejoice because Abubakar Malami has spent the second night in EFCC custody. The then attorney, the immediate past Attorney General of the Federation, that's an insult. Oh, he was after Nnamdi Kanu, but he was not doing the right thing he was supposed to do as Attorney General of the Federation. Don't laugh at who God has blessed. Don't fight who God has blessed. Don't mock who God has blessed. Don't laugh those who pass on your way or those who meet on your way. Because you have personal hatred on Nnamdi Kanu. You think your tomorrow is guaranteed. No, because you celebrated Nnamdi Kanu's sentencing. You think your tomorrow is guaranteed. No, this is Nigeria. We are in a country where nothing is forever. And we know in life, nothing lasts forever. But in Nigeria, it's just like ×2 of nothing lasts forever. Remember, Abubakar Malami was the immediate past Attorney General of the Federation that oversaw the court case of Nnamdi Kanu as the Attorney General then. Today, he's being detained by the EFCC. Isn't that funny? How does that sound? You that you're rejoicing. Let's wait and see what happens. But one thing I know for sure is this, that Nnamdi Kanu will be freed. One thing I know for sure is this, that Nnamdi Kanu will be out.
They said they don't arrest Malami, EFCC don't carry him. And they were saying they were seeing billion of this thing. Where did he get it from? And I'm laughing them. You see, I tell people, he who destroyed to be successful will always meet destruction in the gate of his success. Malami was the chief judge of the Federation, Abi? Yeah. Malami was the one that brought Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya. And he went and did Hausa broadcast. He spoke to them in Hausa broadcast that I've captured this man that is saying Buhari is dead, Buhari is this, Buhari is that. And all of them clap for them. Which money did he use to do that? So you think he was not paid for that? All the Fulanis, all the Hausas, we are contributing money for that. And also Buhari, as the president, was also giving money for that, for them to capture Nnamdi Kanu. I told you people that you will never see anything. Nnamdi Kanu go die alive, we are going to die one by one. He was, yes now, he's an Igbo man, I can't deny my Igbo brother. He's my Igbo brother. Whether he's a thief or whether he's this thing, na Igbo he be, me I be Igbo. I'm not an IPOB member and I can never be. But any Igbo man, I will support any Igbo man, whether you like it or not. I will support any Igbo man against any other tribe. Malami went and captured and rendition Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya, and he spoke to them. A whole Chief Justice of Federation was speaking Hausa language or Fulani language to his people, that he have captured this guy. They were clapping. Today now, EFCC have carried him. But I know that they carry him is politics. I wish they can sentence him. They should take him to, what is the judge? Omototo? Omototo. They should take him to Omototo, Omotosho, or whatever. Let him jail him life imprisonment for stealing the national treasure. Emptying the national treasure. Now these guys are criminals, I told you.
322 billion.
So this man can be a thief, but he's going to bring somebody that's a carry radio. They talk, say, Fulani are coming, bandits are coming, terrorists are coming, do this, do that, do that. You see, what goes around comes around. They say it's because he's disagreeing with the government. He don't want to enter APC. He don't want to. But he was with Buhari in APC. He was doing the bidding of Buhari. Where is Buhari? Buhari don't buy. He don't buy. Now this same Nnamdi Kanu say Buhari have died and they buried him in shallow grave in Saudi Arabia. And everybody doubted it. How come now after Buhari left the office, Buhari buy? How come he buy? How come he buy? Tell me how come Buhari buy after he left office? How come? You see all those secrets where we not conceal, it will come out one by one. So you be thief, you be thief. The Chief Justice, Abi. How much is this?
322 billion.
And not only that, they say he's one of the financiers of these people that are disturbing us in Nigeria. America go do una shege, una go see wahala. Stealing of public funds should be considered as terrorism. When you take the money where it's meant for you and me and everybody in this country, and we are wailing in abject poverty, it is terrorism. It's called governmental terrorism, stealing terrorism, embezzlement terrorism. Terrorism is not anybody that is telling us this, that. Terrorism is taking the money that we will use to help this country and only you siphon it. Where is all the Abacha loot? All the money they repatriated, where is the money? Una don't do this country shaking, but God go do na 30. As soon as they won't do us 20, God will do na 30 and do na 40. So EFCC if he carry you, but me I know say this one na stage managed. Tomorrow now when he declare for APC now they gonna say, oh yeah go, ban one say nothing happen. Ajib, you know what they call them? Ajib, AGIP. Any government in power. But let me tell you, whether you like it or not, I will remain opposition. I will not support any government in power. What I will support is something that make us move forward, something that will better my life, something that will put food in my table, something that now will be taking food from me. You see, he went all the way from to Kenya and rendition Nnamdi Kanu. Today we don't even know you are a thief. You see Port calling K to black. Port calling K to black. EFCC, oh my God, I wish they will have Malamungu Gabi. I wish they will have somebody that will catch you there. You know, when they bring your this thing, they will put that Aziza. They will put broom inside your this thing and shake it. So that you will know that what is bad is bad. But I don't destroy the country to finish. But no problem. Tinubu will mark all your end. You see, whether you people like it or not, Tinubu have exposed all the parastatal in this country. Tinubu have showed that even a judge is not trustworthy. He have showed everybody. He have exposed everybody. Jagaban, God bless you. That's all. Whether you like him or not, me, I love him. He's my boss. Jagaban, God bless you. They capture them one by one. And anywhere where you capture, please, I suggest that Malami should be renditioned to which state they were. Let them bring Malami to Abakaliki prison. Let them bring Malami to Abakaliki prison. They should not send him to Abuja or Kuje or everything. Let EFCC bring Malami to Abakaliki prison and we'll bless him very well. I suggest also, apart from bringing him to Abakaliki prison, before they bring him or before they will rendition him to Abakaliki prison, let them first of all put him together with Nnamdi Kanu in Sokoto prison, so that two of them will shake themselves, so that Nnamdi Kanu will remove all his he doesn't have mustache, he will remove all his nose whiskers, Abi. He will plug it out. Malami, you need to meet Nnamdi Kanu in prison. Malami, they should take you to Nnamdi Kanu prison in Sokoto first. You spend 1 week with him. He will knock you out because he will beat you bala blue. Then they will not rendition you to Abakaliki prison. Nobody should keep him in Abuja. Nobody should keep him in anywhere that he will have comfort. EFCC, you people should rendition Malami to Abakaliki prison, or don't take him to where is them. Take him to Akwa Ibom prison. Take him to Akwa Ibom. Don't bring him to Enugu State prison. No. Take him to Akwa Ibom prison, Anambra prison. No, Soludo is there. Soludo will not trust him. Where would we take this man to? Port Harcourt will die. No. Well, what you do, Abakaliki prison is good for him, but before you rendition him to Abakaliki prison, take him to Sokoto prison to be with Nnamdi Kanu, so that Nnamdi Kanu will ask him, that money they paid you to bring me to Nigeria, is that the money, the same money the EFCC is talking about, or another one? Thank you very much.
Yoruba people, it is time for you guys to wake up. Tinubu or whoever that is, in seat now, is setting you people up for future damnation. These people are using you guys for their dirty games. And history will always, no matter how you want to turn history will always remember you people as the tribe that convicted a man without trial to life imprisonment. History will remember you people. In fact, if today we decide to start doing, something we call Nigerian history in schools, let's say primary school, in social studies, in, secondary school, social studies, what do they call it there? Or even history in university. And we decide to put this event into the curriculum, into the educational outline when it comes to history as a course. Now Yoruba person, then go they call. And now Yoruba people, then go they call. Because a judge rejected this same job for a reason. But no, you people have become so, you people have danced to the tune of this current regime, to the extent that you no longer see that you people are being used like morons, that they are using you people. Anytime when outside people want you their dirty work, they will call Yoruba people. They will call on pay the person where. Or Yoruba people will think, say, yes, we are residing over the affairs of the country. We are the ones sitting over the affairs of the country. Thinking that you guys will remain the president forever. Thinking that somebody from your side will be the president of this country forever. Not knowing that after president comes another one. And what will be your fate there? What will be of you after Tinubu? Can you predict for sure who is coming next? Do you know for sure what will happen next in this country? Do you know where the tide will face? Can you beat your chest? And then say that this, presidency will remain in Yoruba land. Or you think that the people you are pushing to the wall today will just forgive and then forget, based on what? See, all of us know they play this streets. I be waiting. Now make as the problem now self be saying some of una, yes, I know. The educated ones, the ones that think with their heads, they are online speaking, shouting at the tops of their voices, rejecting and condemning with serious terms the injustice melted on Nnamdi Kanu. Whereas some other ones, the ones that think that the mere fact of being the ruling tribe, that they belong to the inner room, like they are part of the decision makers, the illiterates. They now come online to brag about the fact that they are the one that convicted an innocent man. They now come online to defend the action of Justice Omotosho, or whatever his fucking name is. Bro, una go connect though. You see Nigeria. Nigeria is a funny country. Nigeria is a very, very funny country. Now turn by turn. No, not just the pack hatred. No, not the pack hatred for ourselves. As we have packed the hatred finish, we will come begin to wonder why everybody go just turn their backs on you people. When I go get on our own issue. Because now it looks as if it's just the Igbos that could become victims of a failed nation. It looks as if that the only tribe that can be marginalized is the Igbos. But let me tell you something today. Mark today's date. you can never tell where the tide will turn to in the future. And Nigeria is a country of survival of the fittest. On a normal, Igbos are supposed to be the Amajiris of this country. But we are not. Even with the whole pushing around, we are not. In fact, if you even want to look at it, the only crime Igbos commit, or are still committing, by the way, is the crime of being successful. Even when they've done everything, literally everything within their power to suppress Igbos, their only crime is to defeat what came to kill them. And they are standing tall. From time immemorial till date. Check history. If we check history today, you will know that the only tribe that are known for strength, for resilience, is the Igbo tribe. And then, if you also visit that history, you will see that, funny enough, and unfortunate enough, please, it is very unfortunate, the only tribe that is known to be the tribe that, you can't hold them by their words. You can't bank on the integrity of a Yoruba person. Now, I'm not talking about the entire tribe, by the way, but that is the way history has already placed it. That is the way it is historically. So if today we decide to start reading history as a course or as a subject, on our own no go funny, bro. On our own no sweet, no sweet at all. And I'm not here to defend any tribe. I'm here to tell you the facts, which if you remove sentiment and you look deeply into, you will see the truth. You will see that what I'm saying is making sense. Just pause. Take a break. Whatever you think it is, format it. Start reading history. Bro, now only Yoruba tribe they use the word sabo. No, like when I say sabo, I mean backstabbers. In case you don't know what I'm talking about. Now Yoruba people they use that thing. No. And no, I won't be saying this if the events didn't turn out the way they did. I won't be saying this because I have good Yoruba friends. And remember, I am not history, and this is not my perspective. I am only telling you history. I am only telling you, I am opening your eyes now. In the same eyes, like I'm trying to make you look at it from the eyes of history, not from my own eyes. I am not saying that is what it is, but I'm telling you that if you want to describe any tribe now by one word, it will be like describe Igbo people with one word: resilience. Because of the marginalization that is obvious, even on global level. When I say on global level, I mean even other countries know that the tribe that is seriously marginalized in this country, called Nigeria, is the Igbo tribe. You are marginalizing them, you will still not let them go. If somebody comes out to tell you to let them go, you will call that person a terrorist. And then when you now be like, oh yeah, describe your Yoruba tribe with one word, that's when you will now hear somebody say Sabo. Backstabbers, which of course is not what I believe of you people, because I know good people that are Yoruba people. I have serious close friends that I value deeply, more than life, that are Yoruba. But when you want to visit the history, you will see that collectively as a tribe, the one word to use, the one word history will use to describe you guys is Sabo, and it is not telling well on you people. Stop allowing everybody use you for their dirty works. That is my point.
Good day to our viewers all over the world, and welcome back to Local Journal. It's no longer news that the former Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, has been arrested by the EFCC and is in the EFCC custody over a corruption case against him. But the question I want to ask is this government going to be fair enough to give him the same treatment they would have given him if he was a Southerner? Emefiele was arrested and he spent so many months in prison. I think the case is still going on. Are they going to give this man the same treatment they give to Emefiele? Are they going to give him the same treatment they give to other people who are coming from the south? Of course, we also know that the former governor of Anambra State, Chris Ngige, is also in the EFCC custody. As much as it seems like this has a tone of political witch hunting, I think the proper thing needs to be done. if you see the treatment they give to people who are coming from a certain region, they don't replicate that same treatment across the whole region of Nigeria. And this is why the ember of injustice keeps on dividing this country every day. Look at the case of Nnamdi Kanu that was convicted after his incarceration. He was convicted to life imprisonment. However, bandit leader, a gun runner, a killer who had murdered so many lives was given just 20 years imprisonment. And this is a man who had never taken any soul. It's just verbal talk and word of mouth. He has been convicted to life imprisonment. Where is the justice in this case? We are planting seed of discord. We are planting divisive seed that will germinate and destroy the posterity of this country. But the politicians that we have, the crops of politicians that we have today, feel as if they are doing themselves or they are doing this country good because they feel they are on top today and they can do anyhow. They found the ember of tribalism, they bring up divisive politics and support injustice against a perceived region. They tend to be their enemy. There is no way this country is going to move forward with all these problems we are having. Will it even be fair enough to jail Malami and send him to a prison in the east, just like some of the Igbos in this or some of the commentators inside this video are requesting for? Of course not. They are not going to do it because they will always do anything that will please their instructors who are in Sokoto, who are in the north. And for as long as this whole mess continue like this, for as long as this whole injustice continue to reign in this country, Nigeria, there is no hope for Nigeria. This is my opinion on this. Kindly drop what you think about this in the comment section. And if today is your first time to visit our channel, please kindly like, share and subscribe to our channel.